Hello.
Hello. I want to introduce you to a new friend of ours. Well, old friend. He's been around for a while, huh? Rolly. The sheep. And he's our inspiration for Draw With Me Kids today. So grab your pens, pencils, and papers and get ready for episode 112. Sheep. So, how do I start a sheep? Depends. If I'm doing one that's just grazing or it's on its legs, it's not like anthropomorphic, so it doesn't look sort of human-alike. It just looks like a sheep on the ground. I start with my outline of how big I want my sheep. I do a nice round oval, nice and light, which hopefully you guys can see.
I can see pretty well on our software there.
And I do another round oval for the head. And that's going to tell me where to put the fuzz for the sheep. I like that you're drawing your background and stuff already. She's just going to town. So, sheep are pretty easy. You can just do a quick little whoop, whoop. 1, 2, 3 lines there. 1, 2, 3 lines there. Why 3 lines? So you can sort of have their legs close together, because sheep like to stand with their legs close together to help give them balance.
Rolly prefers to stand and sit down and roll over.
Yeah, Rolly is very human-like, or anthropomorphic if you want to use the big word. Just means that he's got both characteristics of being a sheep and somewhat human-like. Or that we look for human-like qualities in how he poses and how he works. So, this is going to be a really, really easy guy. And then you can draw a little whoop, tiny little thing there for the tail. Miss Rainbows is just going to draw. She's just drawing where this little sheep that she's going to draw is grazing.
I'm just checking the comments.
That's okay. I've got them. I got the comments.
I also want to be able to see them as well.
Okay, well, I will let you know. And then you can check over. Because it's kind of disconcerting seeing myself twice. Maybe it's not so bad. But if you need that, you go right ahead. So, sheep are known for having a lot of wool, right? Nice big furry coats. So what you're going to do around the circle, or rather oval we've created, is create cloud-like shapes, just little bumps, to get that fuzzy wool. And do it all over that shape till you get to this round circle. And then you got to make a decision. Uh-oh, decision time. Are you making Rolly? Are you making Rolly Bean? Oh, this is going to be cool. Sophia, Miss Rainbows, is going to show you how she's going to draw Rolly with simple shapes. I think it's going to be amazing. So once you get here, you got to decide. Are you going to have the nose on the side, or this sheepy going to face forward? I'm going to make this a side view. And I'll have my little sheepy's eyes here, and that means the little sheepy's ears are going to be like a leaf pattern there. And I like to draw a little bit more of a cloud texture to look a bit like hair around my sheep. Isn't that easy? There, you've got your sheep. You can give a little mouth, a smiley happy mouth. You don't even have to give them a mouth at all. Sometimes you can't see the mouth from the side. And that is a cute cartoon sheepy. I'm going to use my marker. Boop. And you can make the wool any color you want, because maybe if you're in Minecraft, you would find a pink sheepy. If you were in your own imagination, maybe the sheep have rainbow wool. Maybe, just maybe, the sheep in your universe have purple wool. I don't know. It's totally up to you, whatever you want to make for your sheep. And this right here is the little sheepy tail. It would be fluffy too, but I'm going to add a little bit more fluff when I do the black lines around here. And you can add that too if you want. Before I choose what color of sheep I'm making, maybe it's just a little... You can color this part here. You can color this part peach, like little Rolly, who's a peachy sheep. Maybe you want to color it black like I've done there because you have a darker skin tone for your sheepy. You do whatever sheep you want. Purple. And then I add little number 3s or backward 3s around in different directions like W's or 3s if I want to give them an extra fluff or give her an extra fluff. That's a good time for trivia question, right? Baby sheep are called lambs. And we even have names for the gender of sheeps, right? A male sheep is known as a ram. What is a female sheep known as? Is it A she, a ewe for B, or C, a lady? What would you call a female sheep? Would you call them a she, a ewe, or a lady? If you wanted to draw your sheep to be a ram, you can just do the same kind of pattern and then add, with the ears, add horns. And they're a little bit more curved, like a goat kind of. They start to roll around in a spiral pattern. And then you can have the same fluffiness. To them. And there you go. You got yourself a cute little ram in like almost the same time I just did that. The top sheepy. Pardon me. I'm using, by the way, my good on one side paper to draw today. Because I was using an experiment on the other side to determine whether I can paint with jasmine green tea. And it sort of worked, but I think it's going to be rather hard to get a good picture. So I don't like when paper goes to waste, so I always use the other side. So when you hear me say or read the comments, sometimes I'll mention what you need to do this project is goose paper. It's good on one side. Maybe you were drawing a comic book or maybe a picture and it didn't work out, or you wrote a note to somebody just to remember something and you remembered it and now you don't need to. You can draw on the other side. So there is my cute little ram. I think we've done our 2 minutes. Are you ready to answer the trivia question? Male sheep are called rams. Baby sheep are called lambs. Yeah, that kind of rhymes. What are female sheeps called? Are they sheep? Are they ewes? Or are they ladies? Miss Rainbows, did I fool you with any of those? Or do you know the answer?
I know.
You know the answer? What is it? You can tell everyone.
Use.
Ewes. E-W-E. Ewes. Are female sheep. Hey, ewes. Did I do that wrong? E-W-E. Looking at our subtitles, and it looked like I said W-E-W, so maybe I did. And that's entirely possible because I confuse myself sometimes. Look at Rolly!
Wanted to make his tummy a wee bit smaller.
That's all right.
His tummy was very big.
So Miss Rainbows is using a lot of circles, ovals. She's using the same shape I used for the ear. I thought what I'd do if I can find some water. Maybe I won't use water. Maybe I'll just use, what is this? I'll use the back of my Electrum card and do a sheepy card with color. But I'll draw Rolly too. So yeah, you can color those any color you want. You can make them any color you want. Our second trivia question. Second trivia question. Well, that's not really a nice purple. I don't like that one. I don't like that purple. It's not going the way I want it to. I don't think I have any purples in my pocket, so I'll go to this one, which I think needs a little bit. Oh no, it's looking good. I'm doing a purple ram, and when I color him to give him that idea of that curly wool, I'll get to the trivia question in a second. To give him that curly wool, I do spirals. I just color in spirals, and it's okay if I don't color in all the spots, because I leave some spots that can be highlights for the wool. And it still has that feel of being a fluffy cotton ball. So the next trivia question is, I'm going to use bright pink. I'm going bright pink. Is sheep have a big, giant woolly coat, which prevents them from doing what? A, running around. B, eating food. Or C, living in the wild. Sheep have a very woolly coat, which prevents them from doing what? Running around, eating, or living in the wild. As always, if you want to play along, you can put it in the comments if you're on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, you just call it out or write it down next to yourself. Fortunately, comments are disabled on YouTube. But we do put the answer on the screen on YouTube, so it's easier to sort of see if you're right. You don't have to be listening to us closely. There's my curly cute pink sheep. There. Maybe this purple guy has a lavender, sort of almost a bluey color, as this is orange. It's not really that bluey, it is purple. cap is misleading. That's why I have a test sheet for my markers. So I know what they are if I look at them. I don't always look at it though. See, because I'll show you. This guy looks a little bit purple. Or blue rather, not purple, but that's the color that comes out of it. Little tip for our friends who collect art supplies, whether you're kids or adults, always keep a sheet handy of your art supplies on certain paper types. Like I've got these for my watercolors. They're called swatches. And that way you know, with a lot of water, no water, hardly any water, a little bit of water, and so on, they're gradients. You can tell what color or what tone you're going to get from your art supplies. And just keep a little piece of paper, like I did pencil crayon on material that I didn't know what I was using, so I used some little test swatches. Give these guys some greenery to nibble on. And maybe I'll do a rolly picture. I've got my timer, so. Super cuties. So get the grass done there. I got the grass done. Oh, look at Rolly. Yeah, it says that Miss Rainbow says ads popping up every so often. It's true. It's true. Oh, is that how you're gonna define Rolly's muzzle there? His snout? Oh.
This is gonna be, might look a little weird for now.
But you're gonna fix it. You're gonna change it.
I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. So the answer to the trivia question. What sheep are famous for their big woolly coats. But they prevent them from doing what? Running, eating, or living in the wild. What do you think it is, Miss Rainbows?
I know the answer.
You know the answer? Would you like to share it with our friends?
They can't live in the wild.
That's right. Sheep can't live in the wild anymore because humans have bred and domesticated sheep to have big woolly coats so they can get as much wool from them to make textiles, so cloth and materials, as possible. And in doing that, they have used the sheep that don't drop their coats. So they used to be able to shed their own coats in wintertime and in summertime and just drop them. But they can't now. Most of the sheep, the breeds of sheep that exist, domesticated sheep exist, cannot drop their coats, and it just gets matted and dirty and weighs them down.
There was a poor sheep who couldn't go to the bathroom because all of his poop would get stuck in his fur.
Ew, you brought up that poop fact. But it's true. Little dude was not able to go to the bathroom properly because everything was stuck to him when they found him. And he'd been living, I think it was a male sheep, had been living in the wild for 3 or 4 months, but had gotten to the point couldn't move. There are some breeds that do exist in the wild, certain types of mountain sheep and whatnot that can exist in the wild because we haven't prized them for their coats the same way. Most domesticated sheep need to be shorn at least once a month so that their coat doesn't get too heavy on them and they can move around. I'm going to try and draw Rolly here, like Miss Rainbow's is drawing Rolly. Rolly is adorable. And Rolly has told us in his little BAAA language that he doesn't need to be shorn. He just always has the same coat all the time. Right, Rolly?
Bah.
Bah. All right, on my last trivia question, I do have 3. I forgot about the ones about the ewe and the ram and that. Our last trivia question. Are you ready? And I'll draw Rolly. Show you how Miss Rainbow's chose. Well, she can walk me through it, and I'll follow her instruction. Rolly, you look adorable. You bet you can guess why his name is Rolly. He's kind of shaped like a ball. Oh, hello, Rolly. Hi.
Will's over there.
So, the last trivia question of the day is: sheep use what sense to help herd themselves? What sense gives them an advantage when being herded, so they can keep an eye on each other and figure out where all the other sheep are? Is it their sense of smell, their sense of hearing, or using sight? Let me draw Rolly now. Rolly. Oh, I'm going to draw right here. Oh, he's got a big old head. Beautiful head. And to his teeny weeny neck. That's okay. We're going to make him super cute. And he's got little arms here. Like so. And I love that. I love how you put little Rolly's feet. I love it. I'm going to put Rolly's feet up like he's just sitting on the ground. I am going to draw Rolly as well. And I'll talk. That is where his feet are. I'll sort of show you the shapes that I'm using here. I just wanted to get a quick sketch of Rolly. And no, can I see your face, Rolly? Can I see your beautiful face? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is indeed adorable. Okay. How did I draw Rolly? I started with a big round circle for his belly. I'm doing another round circle for his head. I'm doing sort of circle right here for the face. 2 ovals for his feet. A half circle, half oval for the arms, and 2 half circles for the hands. And then some leaf-like, sort of rounded on the end, for his sheepy ears. Miss Rainbow's put a bow on him, because he's got a bow. I'll put a little square here. And a very long oval. And to make that bow 3-dimensional, I put a straight line there and draw it right back to that square. There's a bow. That's how I draw a bow. And I might just shorten up his bum a bit, little bottom. Rolly's got, as you can see in Miss Rainbow's drawing, cute little nose that's just a little V, and it's not a very deep V. Shallow little V, a little line. And then a W or ooh kind of smile like that. And Rolly's got a nose, a muzzle that kind of goes like that. So in order to demonstrate that, I'm doing 2 half circles for his eyes and making a little line underneath to indicate there's something in front of him. And then I'm going to sort of change this shape to be more triangular on top and round on the bottom. I may have made his face not quite as wide. I should widen his face, but that's okay. And that's sort of the basis of what Rolly's like. But if you want to get him fuzzy, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to put a little line there for the ears. This probably looks weird from above. Maybe not. I can't really tell. I'm not over my picture so you guys can see. But what I might do is I might add that little bump, those little M's, those little W's, those little 3's, whatever you want to call it, around his fur, his wool, and give you a sitting Rolly. I think that he would have cloven feet, so why am I, or does he have cloven feet? Good question, I don't know. I don't know if a real shoe has hoops or not. I don't know. Well, I will do that for his feet, and then we're making him look a little bit more human. And then I give one little white dot right in the middle, so he's kind of looking.
I'm trying to do pixel art.
Your pixel art is great.
Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh my gosh.
Hmm?
There we go. I was
Ah.
trying to make it bigger, and I didn't want to make it bigger. I wanted to move it.
Ah, I see. Oh my gosh, you did such a good job of Rolly. All right, the answer to our question, are you ready? What sense does a sheep use to help make the wonderful herds that they can be put into to follow each other? Do they primarily use their sense of smell, their sense of hearing, or their sense of sight? Do they use their nose, their ears, their nose, or their eyes? Do you have an idea, Miss Rainbows? You know all of them so far.
Because you told me
I told you.
all the other ones.
I didn't tell you this one. I didn't tell you this one. Yeah, I think my Rolly's, his little face is a little small, but that's okay. And I will
Yeah, if you make his forehead's a little bit big. But otherwise, it's really cool.
I don't have any eraser. That's okay. I think I took all of my erasers downstairs, unless there's one next to you. In which case. Yeah, but if not, I'm not worried. So the answer is their eyesight. Sheep have a very interesting eye, kind of like goats, where they have almost like what looks like a bar shape for their pupil, which allows them to see almost 360 degrees around them, because it's on either side of their head. Each eye is more on the side of their heads than in front, and gives them a very, very, very good peripheral vision, so they can see movement from almost any angle.
It's Rolly in a field.
Rolling in a field, so I might do that just to shore it up. I don't have any, or oh, I do have an eraser. I don't know if it's any good. Oh.
And
That's the
here's just
last of our
Rolly.
trivia for today.
It's just Rolly today.
Is it just Rolly? Hi, Rolly.
He's in the field.
I just have Rolly in this one. It's just Rolly right now. I have my other ones, my two little purple and pink sheep. You can see them underneath, and then I might just tighten that up a bit.
You can full screen it for everybody. There you go.
Oh, you got a full screen, my
I'm
sheepy?
just showing off. I'll show off both of us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here's my sheepy friend.
I think that,
Rolling.
and what you can do is put Rolly in the camera, and everybody can see just how well you did, because you did an amazing job. And
Go.
how okay I did. I did an okay job. It looks sort of like Rolly.
Mommy's perspective doing Rolly.
Mummy's perspective, drawing Rolly. But what's our number one rule around here? You gotta be kind to yourself and to your painting.
And
So-
to everybody.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh no.
no. Ah.
Ah, indeed.
Ah, ah, ah.
Well, that's okay.
Rolly says he's gonna need to color his foot gray so he matches the picture.
No, Rolly, that's not necessary. That's just an unfortunate accident with my eraser. I should have known that I was... Let's see, maybe this side is better. Yep. Side that has not been weathered and taken on multiple trips outside and gummied and gooed. There. That's okay. Hi, Rolly.
We have some comments.
Aha. Bappy little accident. It's a bappy little accident. Yes, indeed. There's a particular game we like to play that involves happy little sheep. There, and I'm gonna color Rolly in. My version of Rolly. Nah.
Rolly says he was worried you were gonna color him in.
I'm not gonna color you, Rolly. You're already pretty just the way you are. You're a handsome ram. Mm-hmm. Handsome baby ram. A handsome lamb ram. Lamb ram? It's me being strange again. Hey,
Not strange. He's a baby ram. That's exactly what you said.
that's not strange at all. It's exactly that. It's not strange if it's accurate. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of shading on them. Because it's me.
I've got some shading on it too.
And then I am almost done. Do you want to move it on? I can move it on. I can move it on. Let's move it on. Let's say our goodbyes to everybody if we're all done. Are you done? Are you done? Okay.
Rolly.
There's Rolly. Hi, Rolly.
My original plan was to make Rolly with the
There we go.
pixel art theme because they have a daily theme that you can try and draw if you don't know what to draw.
Yeah.
So my original plan was to draw Rolly with blueberries because that's the
Oh,
theme today.
blueberries is the theme today. We could have done blueberry sheep. All right. Yeah, you can show what.
Blueberry tummy.
I'm gonna make a weird sound here. Hello, Rolly.
I have all of Rolly's friends now.
And Rolly's friends, are you ready to move over to? And then, of course, there's my Rolly.
He's so cute.
Thanks for watching Draw With Me Kids, episode 112, Sheep.
Ah.
We hope you had fun drawing these fluffy guys and gals, and that you had fun with the trivia, too. We'll be back in 2 weeks, so August 17th. For our next episode, we're taking a little break. And if you enjoyed, don't forget
To like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and share the video with all your friends. That way, nobody misses Child Me Kids Edition ever again.
Yay!
Ah, Rolly can't believe it.
I know. So we'll be back with some summer fun on August 17th. We hope to see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.